Good evening and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. We're having the Zelda 2 Max Randomizer turn today with a match between Paratroopa and TheAlanHeffley. Joining me in the commentary booth today is Star.
Hey everyone, welcome. We have Para and Alan. Should be a good race. And apologies for the minor delay. We had a bit of technical issues, but we should be going shortly. Got ourselves some Max Rando. Swiss round 4 here of the Max. Let's see. You double check what their current records are. These two runners are both 2-1, so they are guaranteed to move on in two brackets. But this race will help determine their seedings in brackets. And this was one of my seats. They start with Shield Reflect, no gems, Glove, something, and Hammer. A Glove, Hammer, and Kia. Yeah, 4 hearts, it looks like 1 life, and no gems. So, that's pretty fun, and we have a vanilla start. Lovely. And apparently, music is loud and I'm refresh my page here. Apologies for audio. Currently time for 36 seconds. Let's see, chat's up to date on that. We have ourselves here Palace 6, Palace 3 or 6. This looks like vanilla shuffle for the Bronze Beasts. Palace 3 or 6 in the vanilla railroad location.
And it looks like I've got the cropping taken care of.
Excellent. Okay, and apparently I'm going to refresh my comms page since I'm apparently ahead of chat. We did have another palace in the location of where Rando was. We'll see what I didn't quite catch which from Para, but we'll see it again from Alan here. This music's really loud apparently. Okay, now it's good. Oh, that was, let's see, Palace 5 and the vanilla Rando spot.
So, Palace 5 in Rando and a fairy forest instead of a connector cave at Jump Cave.
Yep, we've already got ourselves vanilla overworld, but with shuffled connectors. So, yeah, that's supposed to be a cave normally, but that ain't anymore. And, a high raft tile in the vanilla trophy cave location.
That doesn't look weird at all, does it?
No, not at all. But, they have found themselves stuck in the tiniest corner of the world map possible. And they can't get anywhere with this, it looks like, so I think... and yeah, 105 Reflect is
105 on Reflect, ow. And Router has a... And we start with a hammer so we can get out stuff.
Yeah, that's good. I was gonna say how that's, yeah, they were pretty stuck. Alright, we have here Saria, which has fire. In,
that doesn't tell us what it is.
Nope, in the what is vanilla the Cave 2 location according to this map, Z2 map I use when I commentate vanilla overworld, so I have some idea of where things are. Also Para's audio is okay, I think it's currently working just loud. But yeah, that was Palace 3 or 6. Alan went southeast while Para went west at first. And that's a connector. And that's just a cave here. Welcome to Walmart. Thanks.
No, I think that's That's a trophy cave in...
it might be, yeah.
That looks like Trophy Cave in Medicine Cave.
Might be. Oh yeah, that is. Whoops.
I don't think that's Medicine Cave, actually.
Well, it's Trophy Cave in... Para's in Trophy Cave, wherever the entrance was. It was hammer blocked. And it's got the candle.
That's gonna be nice for that exact problem.
Yep. Alright, vanilla with shuttle connectors is always a bit of a line melting situation because some things are similar, some things are not. As ooh, Alan gets the flute.
The flute can be useful.
Hera finding Saria. Doesn't even bother picking up the fire spell. Interesting choice. That could connect to thunder or some other useful like spells such as fairy or reflect. Reflect less so since it is a 0 gemmer, so they definitely don't need to beat Palace 4 and Karok. But Reflect is a good quality of life if you need to beat Thunderbird.
Oh, I missed that. We're on a 0 gem while I was saying
Yeah, 0.
So, we're on... What does that mean we're looking for? GP?
Pretty much. GP and the ability to beat it, so a couple more levels at least. Para's on 2-3, Ellen on 1-1-2. You need a couple more than that to do GP, I think.
The other big thing we're looking for is we would not turn down our stabs. Because GP can't do some down or up stab blocks.
Yeah, that too. And part of it is finding GP, because there are 3 palaces on the west, we have seen 2 of them, we are missing the 3rd. Alan currently exploring kind of the middle portion of the west here. There's another raft tile, 2 of them actually, jeez. That's nothing over there in that little dead end for Para, who decides to up A. And we have ourselves here the other of Palace 3 or 6. In the vanilla Bagu's house location thereabouts. On one of the traps there, I think Bagu's house technically, but somewhere around there. Oh god, I don't really want to even consider that idea, JG. That's just bleh. Ooh, Perik is heading for the southeast coast. I think Ellen picked up a P-Vac just now. Mito has life. Mito being in the vanilla Kings 2 location.
And oh, we got multiple. Look at this die replacement.
Ouch.
But also look at these die experience rewards.
Alan finding connector to Maze Island in the vanilla Secret 9 location.
And we have a palace there. That is a palace 2 or 5.
No, that would have been Palace 2. We've seen Palace 5 already.
Okay, thank you for keeping me honest.
You're all good. But yeah, I know that because they hit the statue on P5 earlier, so yep. And okay, Shield is fire, thank you. Helmet Hard guards across.
Okay.
Good to know. So another raft tile. Seems to be a lot of them to date.
That raft tile at the end was it looked to me like the bridge out of Death Mountain.
Oh, that's fun. Might be it. Also, I think this is a 1 life seed, although I think Ellen managed to pick up a 1-up somewhere. Oh, 2 life might have been, yeah, I think it's 2 lives, which is just blah. 2 lives, at least they have 4 hearts, so enemies don't seem to be doing the most damage, but it's kind of meh all the same.
And we have Medicine Cave. I think that's a vanilla Medicine Cave?
Might be? Question mark? Yeah, that is a vanilla Medicine Cave. Convenient. Had to check my map to be sure, because I don't remember the vanilla Z2 map all the best.
It's been a little bit for me since I played Z2. Vanilla.
There's a P-Bag in the Medicine Cave today for Para. 300 points is not bad. Almost at that next level, which probably Magic 4 might be like 5. 1-up for Alan. At least they're dropping 1-ups a fair bit, even if they aren't getting many lives to start. Don't die, please, Para.
Dying dying here wouldn't be the end of the world. Para did get 1 life while she was here.
But she is also really close to a level, so that would feel bad if she missed it.
It would feel awful, but she wouldn't lose all of those with that first step. And we have... Is that the Spectacle Rock Cave drop? No, that's Fairy Drop.
Okay, that's Fairy Cave, yeah. There. Hey, here's another item cave. I never remember which one's which, just that they are item caves.
I don't know.
And hey, there's Magic 4. I thought that would probably be in the next level. Shield at least is only 17 points, so with 4 magic containers right now, you can cast that 3 times. There's a 1-up conveniently. Beepity beep though. And there's the Magic Jar. Speaking of convenient.
And that brings us up to
5
castings or 4?
That's 4
4.
because it's 17 and each bar is 16.
Right. That's
simple math.
How mathematics works. I forget that sometimes.
Yeah, because it costs 1 more point than a bar. So with 5 bars, you can cast it 4 times. And I actually didn't catch how much Reflect cost at Magic 4. Ooh, that's enough. Para...
But
yeah,
Para has so many lives.
It's hilarious. Which is a good thing, considering they only start with 2. Like, that's your default. Alright, there are kind of blocked, though, at the moment by this map. Looks like they may need to dig a palace, or perhaps Meg's Island for an item for progression here. I also managed to forget to write down where Rando was. Whoops.
Have we seen Rando?
Oh wait, no we haven't. They just have shield, which is in the Rando spell spot. That's what I screwed up on my notes. And alright, Para's decided that digging items out of Meg's Island.
Clem is right, this could be Bagu required.
It could be. Yeah, true. We are missing the final palace in the east, but it's either on the other side of the river, like where Saria normally, where the second half of Saria is, or it's probably over in the Paratroopa Desert, is my guess as to where the final western palace is. Although, how to get there? There must be a pass-through cave over there. There must be a connector over there, because they can't get there normally with these shuffled connectors. No idea how you get there. It's somewhere. Is that a vanilla or French vanilla child?
That is French. The kid, I believe, is normally in the more guarded of the entrances.
Okay. Oh, no, right, never mind. Yeah, P3 and 6 are both in the west. I'm silly. So, GP's in the east today, so that's annoying, because even though this is a Giro drummer, they need to find their way to the east sometimes.
Now, normally I'd argue that digging a dungeon here wouldn't be the best call, but we do start with the magic key.
Yes, that's the other thing, is you can either dig Maze Island for some variety of progression, or you can dig palaces for some variety of progression. And Para is deciding to bail out of Maze Island for the moment. Ooh, Bagu for Alan! Just next to...
Next to Medicine Cave.
Yeah, next to Medicine Cave. I'm not sure, honestly.
That?
Maybe not, actually. Para is heading for Saria right now, if I'm keeping track of things right. Yep. But nope, definitely doesn't have. Yeah, it doesn't have Bagu because otherwise would have gone through at this point, I think. Here's the magic jar for Alan. It looks like the other half of Saria might well be the Paratroopa Cave's other entrance there, as we saw that briefly from Para, because you can see it from the other side even if you can't get there.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Could be this side of Sara, it could be Rauru, it could be Rudo, because we haven't seen those yet. We have seen at least 3 separate raft. I think we've seen like 4 separate raft tiles, but we can't get to any of them.
I do think that with the raft tile, there's only 1 raft tile in this. The others are all the bridge tiles from the west.
Might be, but they all look funny, so but it's all still a bit of a, like, really, game? Really?
I'm going to hazard a guess that the one at Trophy Cave is our actual raft tile.
P5 dig here for Para. Makes sense, might as well pick a palace and get going, since you're a little bit bottlenecked at the moment. Immediate glove blocked. Key blocks, alright.
I like the call for Palace 5 over 2, 3, or 6. Oh, because we know where 2, 3, and 6 are, but 2, 3, and 6 can all have glove blocks, can they not?
No, this is 4.0 Max
This is
Rando
Max
Flag Seat.
Rando.
Any
forget.
palace can have blocking rooms.
That's right. I have not done comms for this game since Standard.
Oh, well, you have a bunch to learn about some things. There's some really fun ones. Let's see how much in the way of community rooms we get, as Para decides to dive 1 of 3 or 6. We're not sure which, just that both of them are in the west, and this is one, the other is elsewhere. And the only way we can tell is either by finding the boss, or by finding the windows.
Is this better Lost?
I actually didn't notice. I have you actually at normal default audio normally.
I'm just getting reports that I'm a little quiet in the restream, so may as well see what we can do. And we are digging through Maze Island with Alan.
Yeah, and shield is connected to fire.
So,
and they did start with shield.
With shield connected to fire, we may want to look for a thunder spell.
Oh, something we did miss earlier is there is a bridge in Maze Island that connects, hi, to the east!
And there's the Reflect Spell Town, so we probably won't be picking up the spell here since we already have it.
Yep. Just gonna get a heal and head right back on out, as Para here is definitely in Palace 3 because I just caught sight of those windows. Palace 3 in the vanilla Rauru location today. Also a rather bright shade of purple.
And we have a 3-eye Brock.
Yep, and Terry is in the...
Walking old Kazuto. No. This is
Oh yeah, because it is randomized.
What is this?
This is the Runia, this is the purple skies.
We have a 3-eye Rock Town.
That's fun. The more disgusting thing, though, is Fairy is in Runia, and Alan does not have the child yet, I don't think.
The child was found.
No, might be yet. I can't remember both of them.
In Maze Island.
Yeah, no, I just can't remember both. Oh, he just handed Mark, is what it was. No problem, Jossie. No, that is... Yep, and Link, I am your father. There's the fairy spelt.
So we have Fairy. Fairy's
that's
useful.
Castable. And that's castable, too. Yeah, I know it's French, but I just wasn't sure who picked it up. Yeah, upstab, I'd expect. Hopefully. Yep, Alan's going for it. Good thing he remembered, because it's easy to forget when you pick up Jump or Fairy in Darunia, or Mido to just forget to pick up the downstab or upstabbed.
And this dungeon is not being very nice to Para.
No, this is P3. Yeah, this P3 is not being the greatest. Also not the greatest on the eyes. This is a little bright as far as purple goes.
I find it kind of pleasing. But I can see how some wouldn't.
Yeah,
we have an
Yeah, which means that Palace 6, I believe, was in the vanilla Rudo location then. I think, no, that was Palace 5. I forget where oh, Palace 5 was near vanilla Bagu is where it is, so I'm trying to remember which.
3-eye Town just kills me.
Yeah. And there's Old Kasuto just north. Jump Town, okay.
And apparently, this man went to college for this spell.
Yeah, that was a spell, I think?
Jump spell.
Oh, jump spell, neat. Never mind, I can't read. Yeah, we definitely have upstep access now. Yes, indeed, Jossie. Era's finding nothing much here in P3. This Eastern Continent map looks horrendous.
This is terrible.
I agree with you. This Eastern map looks This is a mountainous one of the mountainous biomes. I'm not sure which yet, but it's horrendous. So that much is obvious. Oh yeah, how much do you know about biomes, Zeke?
There's several of them.
Yeah, this looks to be a mount. The west is very obviously vanilla, with shuffled connectors. Para's in the vicinity of P6 now. There we go, slightly easier on the ice shade of purple. Alan's in one of the Eastern Continent's item caves.
I agree, Chad. It does look like a volcano ripped through the east.
It might be a volcano biome. Those do exist. But I'm not sure, because there's canyons, there's volcanoes, there's calderas, which is where there's a big lake in the middle of the whole thing, and there's just straight mountainous, and I'm not sure which one of the various mountainous biomes it is just yet. Para waiting for a tripper, and this is taking a minute.
You ever want to watch Simon Belmont dance on screen?
And oh, just a 2-point yield off a bot there for the tripper. That is not worth it. With this being a 0 gemmer, you want to quickly get levels and find GP, and I'd put Alan ahead on that front as Para's digging palaces 3 and 6 for so far a lot of nothing. Oh, and Alan actually found a passer cave to the other side. Hey, GP!
We have the Great Palace, so
21-24, I believe, was when Alan raised the curtain. Yeah, woohoo! Middle of the Eastern Coast. Let's see how this goes. 3, 4, 5 is a dismal set of levels, but Alan does have some magic spells to use. We'll see how this goes.
But first,
take a death.
The big thing Alan has to hope for here is a non-required Thunderbird.
Yep.
Required Thunderbird makes this much more difficult.
Yeah, also, this is going to be some fun platforming with that bubble in here.
Who put that there?
The enemy placement randomizer? Yeah, Naburu could just be Thunder. It's between Naburu and Rauru. Rauru is probably in the Paratroopa Desert at this point.
Nice.
Naburu is who knows where. Yeah, good save. Yeah, the thing is, the Thunder is in one of 2 towns, neither of which are currently one of which is definitely not accessible, the other of which is, both of which are going to require some exploration, at least. We're not even sure which part of the map Rauru is in on the west. It's probably near Paratroopa Desert, but we're not quite sure where or how to get to Paratroopa Desert.
Oh, this room's awful!
Ah, yes! You gotta love the jumping! Zero Wing, we haven't seen Rauru or Rando or the other side of Saria in the west, so I don't believe we actually know where Rauru, and we have seen a town on where the Paratroopa cave is, on the Paratroopa Desert side of things. I don't honestly know which one that is. Yeah, Rando doesn't matter, it's just a matter of which town we could see from the other side. Yeah, you're not wrong! BXR, you're not wrong!
Orange chicken.
Yeah. This room, by the way, really sucks with the blocks. Yeah, we saw a town at the vanilla end of the Paratroopa cave, but we don't know which town it is. We're currently missing 3 as... Ow, R for Para in P6. Womp, womp, womp. Yeah, that's the thing, though. I know that I know that Rudo's useless. I know that back end of the back end of Saria is somewhat relevant. The thing is, yeah, we don't know which one's at the other end of Saria. Probably.
And at the moment, we don't know if we need to know.
Yeah, we don't. We really don't.
What is this waffle?
Yeah, I gotta love custom rooms. But yeah, I think Para here getting trolled by that bridge to the east that was in the southwest corner of Maze Island. Because I think she's trying to find a raft here to get there.
She did not want to go through the Maze Island encounters, by the look of it.
Which makes sense. Unfortunately, this is a major time sink that's currently getting her a load of nowhere. It might pay off eventually, but it isn't currently.
Frozen chicken is in the way.
Yep. These waffle rooms are fun. Sometimes it can be helpful to try and drop your enemies in the lava, but you need to not drop in the lava yourself.
Why is there a chicken there?
Because of course.
This
Hey,
is
PK PKT. Yeah, Z2R's gotten a major overhaul back in December. Yeah, custom rooms. You should see the map randomizer. Whatever you thought you'd do about the map randomizer in the overworld got thrown out the window too. Yeah, Para here not willing to dig Maze might not even realize that there's another connector in there. His digging out the western continent's palaces to no real result. Yeah, the eastern map's a train wreck, I agree. It's black. And yeah, Alan noping out the GP after that miserable waffle room. Honestly can't blame him there.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah. Gonna probably get some more levels and come back, I think. 3, 4, 5 is not anything you really want to dig that GP on.
Those waffles looked terrible to deal with, though.
I agree. Especially on 3, 4, 5. You'd like at least attack 5, probably. Attack 4 is livable, attack 3 just sucks. The part of the high trails, by the way, part of the problem is that we don't know where Thunder is. It's either Rauru or Nibiru. Rauru's probably in the Paratroopa Desert.
Actually,
That or
Alan may be going for downstep because he does know where Mito is.
yeah, he might be doing that. It would help at least. It's at least a stopover. The Maze Island connector's not far from here. Yeah, so... Yeah, so the thing is, it's either Rauru or in Nibiru. We don't know where Rauru is. It's likely in the Paratroopa Desert. It also might be in the little bit past the river where the other side of Vanilla Saria is. And then we have no idea where Nibiru is because the Eastern Continent map is horrible.
It is so terrible, and I love it.
It's very, very segmented mountainous by the looks of it. You take a bridge from Maze Island, which is hidden all the way in the southwest corner of Maze Island, no less. That's part of what's tripping Para up. You get over there, you find yourself stuck on the eastern side of the eastern continent, and Ellen took a pass-through cave to the other side. Which is not fun. Para dealing with some crumbling bridge rooms here, which are also not fun. Especially with iron knuckles in it. Yuck. Alan's gonna try going through Saria, so we'll see where this takes us, because we have not seen the other side yet. I don't know, JJ48 car. I really don't. You'd think that an iron knuckle and a full suit of armor would cause the bridge to crumble if Link, who's wearing far less, can. But, game mechanics. Boom, boom, boom. Not a helpful hint. But it not perfectly, but it does give you the bridge. More importantly, great. Let's see,
I
where
like
is
the
the other
explanation
side?
of anti-crumble boots.
Yeah, I suppose. And okay, the other end of Saria is kind of vanilla, and there's Rudo, which has shield. Oh, yeah, we know that. Never mind. So that's just not helpful. Um. So yeah, that was a bust. Which does mean that Rauru is in the Parappa Desert on the other side of the Vanilla Parappa Cave exit. Now the question
And
is, how do we get there?
Para's taking on Helmet Head.
Yep. Yeah, but yeah, because we did see a town in the Vanilla Parappa Cave exit location, and we've seen every other town. So that has to be Rauru, and we haven't found a way to that particular corner of the Western continent. We kind of can't get there at the moment. No clue where the connector is, and that is a spell that is blocked off. It is either that or... Because Thunder and the Spell are split between Rauru and Naburu. Naburu is also completely missing at the moment, with a fairly awful Eastern Continent map. This might be a zero jammer, but it's not a nice one. And that's a dead end for Para. Looks like Alan's heading back to the east. No boots is just making this feel even worse.
This Maze Island is not friendly for this either.
No, it's one of the reasons why Para hasn't dug it out for that bridge yet, which is unfortunate. It's why she's been digging the palaces in the west so far, is because she doesn't realize she can get to the east by way of this bridge. And that's across there in P2, as we saw a hint for earlier. Parentbush did not see that hint. Major time sink, and does not check Maze Island for that bridge. Oh no, Para.
Well, Alan's back on east.
That's good for Alan. Poor Para's just getting really trolled by this map.
I do appreciate that in proper Z2R fashion, we cross a bridge and are immediately greeted by a sizable swarm.
Yep. Because of course it is. And yeah, this is an impressively small portion of the eastern continent you have access to from that from that bridge tile. Like, I count exactly 2 pass-through caves you have access to.
If Thunder ends up required, it'd be crazy.
It really could, and then we have to find out where it is. And I honestly don't know which would be worse, Naburu or Rauru. Neither require an item, but we have no idea how to get to Rauru. We have no idea where the connector to Rauru is, and we don't know where we don't know where Naburu is on the eastern continent either.
Naburu could be over here, so...
Could be, so we'll find out. Some more exploration. I think we see another palace here someplace. We know GP's here already, but there's some other stuff here. So this is looking very volcanic. Small key on the desert tile. I think we didn't start with that many items, so high P4. Kind of in the west there.
Is that gonna be Naburu?
Not sure. Might be. We'll find out, because there was a town just south of P4 here. Hey! Naburu, which has thunder! Neat! That is very good news for Alan.
Don't you always put your key for fighting one of the enemies of Great Palace just under the doormat?
Right? Because, yeah, Naburu is really not that far from GP. It's at least on the same part of the east.
And, ooh, Para takes a game over in 6.
Ouch. And at this point, Talon's in go mode.
This is actually, 2?
This is 5, I believe.
5? It's not 6. I misremembered which dungeon is which. This is
yeah,
5.
You're all good. You're not wrong, JJ48 car. Saying, so, Western Hyrule looks pretty good, but I guess by the time they got to Eastern Hyrule, the entire municipal planning community was removed due to corruption allegations. Yeah. Yeah. Because this Eastern Continent map was just absolutely disgusting.
It reminds me a lot of old version.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is what. I'm actually not sure which particular biome this is. Actually, looks to be one of the mountainous ones, but I'm not sure which. I'm thinking it's a volcano, but it might be a caldera. We'll never find out because Alan's in go mode. 3, 4, 5 still. This GP's gonna suck.
The platforming in this 5 is awful.
Yeah.
Ooh, and Clem is right. Palace 1 would be in the Valley of Death, wherever that is on the Eastern Continent that we're not going to find.
Yeah, it's in the middle probably somewhere. We've seen glimpses of several volcanic valleys. There's a lot of volcano, which makes me think it's a volcano biome, most likely. Could be a caldera. Oh, that's an upstab block for Alan.
I mean, Alan had upstab.
Just decided to turn around, though, for the moment. Maybe hoping for some experience before turning back around.
It looks a lot more like seeing if the left path was any nicer than this one.
True, yeah, because this is never fun to go down the upstab block. Oop! And surprise big bot ambush.
So, you like your jump scares in your Zelda 2, right?
And that's especially rude because it's in such a tight location, too. And yeah, it's only got hit once or twice there, which isn't bad, but yeah, you can't really avoid getting hit, getting ambushed in that location of that room. There's just so little space.
What is this?
Also, this platforming room. Yay!
We found... Did we not find life? Life's in Mido, I think. Rauru would probably be... Is that a loop to the waffle room? Spell is in Rauru.
I've been taking notes on it. Yeah, back to the checkered room, so Alan's turning is upping and heading back around. If Thunderbird's gonna be required, this is gonna be a very sucky fight on attack 3. 3, 4, 5, 37 minutes in is not great. They've got a lot of 1-ups, so their experience drops haven't been great. I think it could have been a duplicate, but with the same enemy placement and the way the palace has been laid out, I guess Alan thought it was, in fact, the loot. It's kind of hard to tell, honestly. Hey, Cosmic Fox, welcome in. Arrow's back at this dead end. I could have sworn she was here earlier. Might be a different dead end than the palace, though. 500-point P-back for Alan. Maybe he can pick up his next level, which I think is Attack 4. He would really like that. Unfortunately, this is a dead end. So, back around he goes. Lols, JJ.
So, Great Palace's layout is absolutely terrible.
Oh god, this is horrendous. Back to the upstab block, because that was a very clear and the jump scare for Alan.
I think this is a different upstab block. No?
No, that's the same jump scare, at least.
That jump scare is horrendous.
It really is. Hi, Big Fuddle.
That was a different upstab block with a jump scare, though.
Okay, so number 1, but same jump scare. Thanks, game.
How many times can the game do the same jump scare and it still be funny?
I think twice is probably one time too many. Especially when it's the up-stab block and a big bot of all things.
But we do have a new waffle room to go through.
Yeah, just a small bubble on the first section. Second section has nothing. Hey! Oh, never mind. There's a orange chicken night, but at least it's better than most waffle rooms. Oh, never mind.
That's
jinxed it! Oh, wait, no.
These jump scares get funnier and funnier as I watch them.
Yeah, there. Okay. Para's find her way to Guma, at least. Oh, and that's an immediate death. Still has a bunch of lives, at least. This GP continues to suck for Alan.
It also continues to be hilarious for not Alan.
Yep. Para's probably getting kind of confused with this seed at this point, having dug out multiple palaces and found nothing really. I don't think she's seen the item in P5 yet, but this has not been a very productive hunt.
We've had...
Oh, hi! Downstab block.
Which, if we
Just the same room, mirrored.
I was expecting a big Bosdick approach. That's Dark Link.
Oh, hey! Dark Link. Alright, GG's!
So, all Alan has to do here is not die.
Yep. Which I don't think should be too hard.
You can abuse Dark Link with this bottom left corner strap.
Yeah, also I just noticed the item in P5 was the medicine there for, Para. Yep, and GG's there to Alan. 40-54 with an immediate dot quit for Para.
I don't blame her.
I'd say so too, especially with how this went. She just got really, really trolled by the map today. And that's C2R2.
So we have both runners have quit, or one runner's quit. So
One's not done.
We'll see if we can get our runners in for an interview.
Yep, both of them have agreed, just need to wait for them to join a voice call so we can tow them in. Zeke mind switching scenes for us.
I was making sure we were having that before we get going. So.
Yeah. I mean, to switch over anyway, even if we're just waiting.
Whoa.
Even if they don't. But yeah, don't forget the music. Yeah. Alan will be joining us in a sec. I expect Para will turn up. And, hey, Alan, GG's.
Welcome, Alan.
He can't hear you.
Hello?
Hey, now we can hear you. Might need to turn him up in Discord and note though, Zeke.
Got there. Okay.
Yep. So, GG's. Poor Para got trolled by the map today.
Oh.
Never found the way east.
That Maze Island spot was terrible.
Oh my god, that sucked. Para never found it. Para never found the east, and yeah. GG's Para, by the way. Hello.
Hello, GG.
GG Para.
Man.
So, want to know where your progression was, Para?
I couldn't figure out how to get to the east half of Hyrule.
So there was a bridge in the way southwest corner of Maze Island.
Oh, there can be 3 exits out of Maze Island?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, GG.
Yeah, there can be I think there can be everything. There could have been a raft tile there too. Who knows?
Oh, okay.
We actually had the rare 4 connector. I think we had a Death Mountain last week that had 4 separate connectors or something really stupid. It's rare, but it's stupid.
Anything goes means anything goes.
Yep.
Nothing else to say about this one then. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh well.
Yep.
at least
And the
we're
Eastern
both
continent
still
was
on the track.
horrible, by the way. That map sucked. You took the bridge over Para, and you immediately found yourself in a really small area with pretty much one way out, and that was a pass-through cave that took you to the other coast. And that was GP over there.
Okay.
I think my favorite moment was probably three-eyed. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was funny. Gurney and Three-Eyed Rock for you,
Oh,
Alan.
that was great. With Fairy in it? Yeah, that was awesome.
And of course, you needed upstab because this GP sucked too.
Oh, it was silly. It was just a silly, loopy GP. Like, you had to have, like, upstab, and you had to have all kinds of safeties, pretty much. It's kind of chicken infested, but it wasn't too bad, I guess.
You got jump scared a bunch.
Oh, yeah, Big Bot, yeah. It was Big Bot infested, I know that.
Yep. I know you found at least 2 upstab blocks, both of which had a big bot jump scares. That was fun.
I was like, the second one, I was like, it can't be here. But no, of course it was. Of course.
Yep.
I
I thought I was
need to
seeing
get-
double when I got that second when you saw that second jump scare upstab block.
Yeah. My biggest pet peeve about 4.0 right now is the amount of dupe rooms in Great Palace.
Oh
It
god, yeah.
Annoys me so much. I really need to see if Dig Shake can do something about that eventually, because it's kind of a problem.
Yeah,
It has
it's really
confused
hard
me so many times this tournament, at least.
Yeah, it's so hard to know how. Am I seeing the same room again? Am I just seeing another one with identical enemy placement? Because a randomizer can be stupid that way. Hard
Yeah.
to tell.
I swear, in the first race with Jay Cober, I swear there was 4 of those elevator rooms that looked exactly the same. I swear there was at least 4 of them. I could be wrong.
And because the game does like to do that, and you're like, oh, come on.
I don't know. I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. This race is this race. Para dug out the palaces in the west pretty thoroughly as a result.
I thought the only way to get to Eastern Hyrule is through the raft, so I looked for the raft.
Yeah.
And I
fair
didn't
enough.
find
It's
Yeah, I was
understandable.
wondering about that too.
Mhm.
I kind of had it in the back of my mind until, like, you know what? I'm going to explore this maze island a little more. Because I really was going to get ready to go back to the west and go to palaces, or, look for the grass tile, pretty much, is what I was going to do.
Yeah.
But, like, you know what? I'll explore this maze island a little more. Found the kid, and then found the bridge and just went for it, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Kudos on that 345 GP, by the way.
Oh, thanks. Well, it's 0, so the 0 gems, it is what it is. That I'm just happy that the small drop pool had a lot of 1-ups and red
Oh,
jars
Yeah.
and 500 point P bags in it, or else that would have been terrible.
I ended up
Yep.
at 5-6, and attack 4 was actually really strong.
Mhm.
I ended up killing Guma for some reason.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the item could be behind Guma. I mean, heck.
yeah, it wasn't,
Why not?
but or I think it
It
was.
wasn't.
It was medicine, I think.
Yeah, that's what it was. Medicine.
Oh,
fucking-
that's it for
Yeah.
life. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I just bailed on Maze Island too early. I didn't think it could have more than 2 exits. I've never seen a Maze Island with more than 2 exits, so I thought, oh, that's that then. and I did never find another way to go. So that's it.
Yeah.
Oh well, lessons learned. I mean, you use that knowledge in the brackets now.
Yeah, I
Yep.
suppose so.
Never assume you've had every single connector. And
this is 2 runs in a row where I didn't know how connectors worked and lost the run because of it.
yeah.
Or wasn't competitive in the run because of it. I probably still would have lost anyway, but
Yeah, that does feel bad. But yeah, Hera, never assume you've seen enough connectors. I've seen as many as 4 in one single continent, and it's like it could be like 2 raft tiles, 3 caves, like any number of combinations. And I had to laugh, Alan, at the screenshot you posted earlier today in the T2R Discord of that bridge.
The little stubby bridge in between 2 course tiles. Yeah, like I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, Parrot, check out Max Rando General in the Discord.
This is general.
No, General channel. A very silly Maze Island bridge. Yeah, I didn't know that could happen either, Alan. But I guess it's 2 water tiles next to each other, and that's enough for the game to place a bridge there to Maze Island.
Huh, yeah.
No, I don't think it even connected to water. Yeah, I think that's of all the seeds I've played, I don't think that has happened. I think every one of them has connected to like the edge of the map at least.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a rare one right there.
Good info, at least, in case you see a bridge like that.
Exactly.
As silly as that is, man.
That is, though, one of the quirks of 4.0's Max Randomizer. The Map Randomizer, not Max Randomizer specifically, but Map Rando. Trolls galore. This East wasn't the funnest either, this seed. This was okay, but yeah.
West was confusing, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was a wake-up call for somebody who hasn't come back into the comms booth since the last tournament.
Yeah, Zeke's been intrigued and somewhat and like really with some of the custom rooms, there were some funny ones to see. The platforming was fun.
Oh yeah.
Today. There was quite a lot of it to be done in the Western Continent's palaces.
So, do either of the runners have any additional thoughts on this seed?
Mm-hmm.
No, just no more zeros, please.
Yeah, my last 2 have been zeros, and I don't like them. So, no more of that.
Yeah, they're really hit or miss.
From my experience watching, they're mostly miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much just get some levels, find GP, and beat it, but that can take a bit.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. GG to both of you. That was a fantastic race to watch.
Oh yeah, GG's. Good luck to both of you in brackets, because you, Alan here going 3-1, Para 2-2. So Alan will be fairly high seeded, Para more middle the pack. Good luck to you both.
Alright, thank you much.
Yep.
GG.
Please make sure to follow these runners. They have put on a good show for us today.
Yep. And we'll be seeing more of them in brackets. Here, Para and Alan. Shoutouts also to my co-com and restreamer Zeke, and our restreamer Zeke, as well as to our tracker Drossi for keeping up behind the scenes.
Yeah. So, and with that, I believe that wraps us up mostly for tonight.
Yeah, just need to read off our schedule, Zeke. whatever that looks like today. It's a weekday at least, so it's not the craziest.